back in this bitch again on y'all ass. Boy, I'm telling you, I'd be a hell of an ad lib looking at nigga. Welcome back looking ass. And we in this mug, you know what I'm saying? Word to the wise, man. Wise words from wise brothers, man. We in here again for another episode, another time to share, another time to be with y'all, man. Hey, man, if you know something, you do. It's just on you. But if you do know something, tell somebody. You hear me? We in this thing again, man. Your boy Hump, man. We think I'm telling you, boy. I got my boy OG with me. You know, I got the guru with me,
You're
man. We back in this thing yet
You're
again, y'all. Boys, y'all know how we like to do. We ain't even gonna waste y'all time, man. Let's go ahead and check in, man. What's up with my boys, man?
my monetized dreams have been crushed again, boy. It Hey, that's gonna be our joke every time we hop on, bro. Ain't none of our videos monetized, so we come on this bitch as real as possible, man. What's up, viewers? We back again for another Sunday with y'all, man. You know, we doing our thing. Having a great time, having a great weekend. Nigga had Friday off, so I didn't have my own little long weekend. So I'm feeling refreshed, man. You know, we back in this bitch. Let's get it.
Yeah, my boy, that's what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna never make no money out these bitches, y'all. As long as y'all let me open this show up, you know, I slide a bitch or a motherfucker in there real quick. It's so natural to me, goddamn.
Is nigga a cuss word for what
Nigga
you
is
talking
not a cuss word, my boy. It's just the way it has to be. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, fuck all that shit. What's happening, Rue? What's up with you, my boy?
just so y'all know, it don't be me. It be these two niggas before me. I just come in after the fact. But anyway, I'm just cooling, cooling, whooping some ass again in fantasy. Trying to figure out this other little thing going on. But it wasn't a good day in there. But it is what it is. It
Hey
ain't
man,
no
that's
good
good to
thing.
hear, boy. That's good to hear, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm had a real fucking rough mental week this week, man. I ain't gonna lie, I almost broke down this week. Boy, it was a lot. Had a lot of shit going on, man. I think my plate just got too heavy for me at one point in time there. But shit, I ain't never got no problem saying I almost had to jump off the deep end a little bit. Wasn't gonna do it, but shit, boy, it was tough this week. Boy, it was real tough for me. But I'm glad I made it through, man. I'm happy I had another great week. It was another great week alive, another great week breathing. You know what I'm saying? I got to see everybody. Everybody's happy. Everybody's doing better. But shit, I had a real rough week. But able to get here to y'all, show y'all some love, man. Show everybody that's been showing us some love, man. Cause this podcast is for the nigga who go to the gas station and don't get nothing but the peace out that motherfucker. You hear what I'm saying, nigga? Just for niggas, regular old niggas like me and you. You feel what I'm saying? This podcast for the nigga that go to Walmart that get everything but they meat. You hear what I'm saying? It's just real life. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? So shit, that ain't nothing, man. Y'all know we back again for our part two of this knowledge versus education, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy OG came through last week with a real good topic, man. We had hit on some real good stuff, man. You know, most people don't need to go to college because they already got the skill passed down to them. You know what I'm saying? College is really something that, it can help you. It can help you elevate your skill to the next level. Like Bruce said, hey, you can get in there, network. You feel what I'm saying? You can get in there, do what you got to do, talk to who you got to talk. All it takes is for you to meet the right person, and bam, he's out of here. Looking at you, feel what I'm saying? So I mean, with that being said, we got to think of real hard, man, real hard, and just everyday working people like ourselves who. When we were kids and we were coming up, we got the adventure. Our parents were smart enough to put us in different things. So we got different, skills and attributes and things like that. So when we got to doing things that we really wanted to do, we were able to hone in and do what we had to do. So my first question to y'all this week is, man, and thinking about it as a whole totality, should niggas go to college? And I'm gonna ask you that in the most rawest form. Should people go to college? Is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying?
Let me answer first because I know Rue gonna have a whole different perspective for sure. That's gonna trick some niggas and hump. I know you got a hell of an outlook as well. So I'm gonna go with today's society and say yes, you should go to college, but truly for the knowledge purpose, I'm gonna say that's in my mind it's about 60% yes, 40% no. Because you learn a lot in college, but like we said last week, once you get on job, a motherfucker's gonna teach you a lot of the skills your ass need to have. And when you develop them practically, I mean in a practical, in a practical manner, that's when you truly have the best use of those skills. But the biggest part for me is the networking. what you can do in a intern position, what you getting around true professionals and getting to know people that's been in that world already, or getting on campus and hopping in these different clubs and meeting people of different backgrounds and different income levels, different shit, ethnicities, different thought process, different perspectives, different focuses. Man, that is when you create a web that is truly beneficial towards you. And I feel like going to college, you miss out on this shit. Man, I got so many folks that still live in the shadow of their high school years, man. She looked like such and such from 10th grade, 11th grade. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you know what I seen when I was 19, 20, bruh? like, like, nigga, a freshman in
Real life.
college versus a senior in high school, nigga,
Real life.
you will
Totally
the
different world.
bitches do not compare.
No.
So, and that's just a small little glimpse of that shit. But man, what you experience going to college just for 1 year, bro, can change your life, and I truly believe it.
All right, I can respect it. I really can. You know what I'm saying? I really can. Ru, you want to hop in on?
Well, I was gonna just go with the answer to that question is it really depends on your situation and what you're trying to do in life. I think yes, and the reason for like what OG was saying, not for educational purposes, but college is the first place you really learn how to network.
That's fact.
And a
It's
lot of times, like they say, your college friends are usually your lifelong friends because y'all usually are of the same mindset. So college is where you first learn to network. And a lot of times, how do you get your first job? A lot of times, it's from somebody you met in college. A lot of the, not all, but a lot of the time, is especially like once you deep in your career, you working. Somebody that you known in college probably done blew up. They went a different route, but they kind of blew up a little faster than you. Look, boom, they tell you, hey, I got this spot for you. Come over here.
Hmm.
Boom, now you got another job. Now you done elevated already just because you already knew somebody from college. Or somebody went to your same college and they a manager at the job and be like, oh, you went to what's the name? Oh yeah, I know you valid because you came from this school.
Alumni.
Mm-hmm. You valid. I know because you made it
validated.
out, so I know you valid. You already know I know you talented. So so yeah, I think it's needed, but it's not for everybody though. Also,
Can I say something before you go forward, huh?
Absolutely, my brother.
Just to add to what Rue was saying, I heard somebody online say, "I value day twos more than I value day ones." And for all the folks that shit went over your head, day ones, them folks you grew up with, them folks you was in the neighborhood with, them folks that you went to all your elementary, middle, high school with, that you still know when you grown. But what about them folks you met when you was in them dorms having to grow up, when you was having to learn how to save money, budget, how to decipher between life decisions, them people you made friends with. How many of them are in your life still? Cause we looking at one with me and Hump, and to this
Big
day,
fact.
like that shit hold true, bro. Man, your day twos can take you, in my opinion, further than your day ones probably can in most cases.
He is not bullshit. That is a real life. That is a real good perspective. I'm gonna come at it in a different angle. I think to me, when you ask me this question, to me this question is kind of like, do you need college to get to where you want to go? And in some aspects, for me, it's a no. You don't need college to get to where you want to go. You don't need it because for one, if you look at college as a whole totality, understand this. If you wasn't on your college tip from the moment you stepped into high school, what I mean, trying to get your grades, trying to get your scholarships, trying to get you everything like that, then you're gonna have to pay for college. You hear me? You're gonna be in debt. And I'm telling you, that debt to me, the risk reward of going to college and failing is like real detrimental to a person. Because if you think about it, you was trying to do the right thing, and just like Ruth said, it just wasn't for me. I flunked out of college. Now I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And then the whole time you're in high school, they pushing on you. Got to go to college. Got to go to college. Got to go to college. Trade school and community college, all this stuff is not good for you. You're not gonna be where you want to be. You're gonna be this, that, and the third. Everybody's heard it. I know I've heard it. I know for sure Ruth know what I'm talking about because that's my brother from the same mother. So we went through the same thing. You know what I mean? I feel like no, you don't need to go. You don't need to go to college. You don't. I feel like you need to know this is all really based stringently, strongly on that you know what you want to do in life, though. Like Ruth said, if you know what you want to do in life, I think you should choose the best alternate, the best route for you. Every nigga don't gotta go to college to make six figures. Everybody don't gotta be
Mm-hmm.
an entrepreneur to make big bucks. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Some people could just understand what's going on. Some people could get the certifications and the licenses, you know what I'm saying, outside of going to school. You get what I'm saying? Now you may have to start from the bottom in most cases when you're doing this, but that's not a bad thing because college does have its advantages. You do get immediately validated when you're on any job. Every time you say you got a degree, you're immediately validated. Then depending on what type of degree you have and how you apply, if they understand what the degree is about, oh yeah, you get elevated. People automatically, you boom, you put in the box. So he the smart nigga, you know what I'm saying? Or he good with money,
Mm-hmm.
or you know what I'm saying? Or if I give him something, he can fix it. You know what I mean? That type of stuff is definitely achieved by going to college and getting your degree, but you have to finish. There's a real pivotal thing with that. You gotta finish college in order for it to benefit you. Because if you don't, it's definitely gonna count against you in every
Some
way.
college hit you hard, bro. Some college hit you hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
College was not an easy thing by far. It was not an easy thing. College was way more harder and way more stressful and way more everything. It really pressured me into being a diamond. You get what I'm saying? In every sense of the way. You were pressured from growing up, maintaining your responsibilities, getting you some money, not going to jail, getting in trouble. You feel what I'm saying?
For you being in another state,
But
goddamn.
that's what I'm saying. Even applying everything, I
yeah,
really could not be caught slipping out here. I really could not be, can't get nobody the wrong chick pregnant out here. You feel what I'm saying? I really gotta be on in every sense of the word. But I needed that pressure. You feel what I'm saying? I needed that
Mm-hmm.
on my back because OG just told you my day twos, and he was one of my first day twos. You know what I'm saying? Just off wham. We've been kicking it since literally 2011 when the nigga popped on the scene. Like I don't think it was a month into school. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how quick it was. And then from there it evolved because we had other friends, we had other people, we still got other people cool. Like I said, LD, that's my partner. I couldn't even tell you the first time I met the nigga because it was so long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that. Your day twos are very valuable, and that's something you do get in college because you are growing. But I just feel like being a product of just seeing how it is and seeing what's going on and getting the other side of that degree. Like when you get the degree and you don't get the job at all that you was gonna get, I'm living that life. So it's like, all right, cool. I'm not mad at it, but it's just the way my cards was dealt. So I'm like, that's what I feel like I would have benefited a lot more if I didn't have to go to college and worry about that. But to me, no, you don't need to go to college because to me, all you need is certifications and license. And I just want people to just get an understanding about when you go to college, how you should be thinking about college. My next question to y'all is when did you learn that it took more than a degree to be the nigga you wanted to be in your degree in your field? When did you learn about getting the certifications and the licenses and all that stuff that you had to get in order to be who you are or who you wanted to be at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Ru, go ahead, bro.
that was pretty much that was day one on when I stepped on the first job. I just figured that out. That's me though. I figured that out instantly. Like I already knew. Like boom, I saw who was the main person in charge. Saw what they did, knew what they did to get what they did. And a lot of that's when I started seeing certifications or really just learning this shit on your own time and then coming and applying it to work and doing something special at work and then everybody see it and then boom, now you getting the raise. You solved something that something everybody else couldn't solve. You took the extra time, go research it and figure it out. I mean, most of what I do anyway is I tell folks in my field, most of our work is about 70% research.
That's true. 70% of how to figure out what the hell you gotta do what you gotta do. That is very, very true. And I can tell you this. I didn't learn about certifications and licenses and that stuff that I needed to focus on because I was doing so much every other thing in the world, you know what I'm saying? Other than doing what I needed to do when I got there. I didn't figure that out until I was a senior in college. You know what I'm saying? And I realized I had to start making some of these projects. Oh, you remember that I started making some of the projects? Niggas was
Oh,
I was
trust me, I'm
disappearing and
waiting.
shit. Like I had to goddamn like
Mhm.
I had to do I had to do a whole lot of stuff. I had to dig in, man. Cause like I said on a few episodes ago, like I was really at the bottom and they seen me like be at the bottom. And they seen me work my way all the way back to where I am now. Like they seen the bounce back. And it was real. It was real. It was in their face. It was, yeah, my partner going through this, my homie going through this. And he told me not to help. He told me to let him go through. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I told him. I said, nah, bro, y'all got to let me go through. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through because I'm going to be good when I come out. And I just had that type of wisdom at 19, 20 years old. I did. And I was like, I'm going to be all right. I always tell myself I'm going to be all right. But I didn't know about no certifications until I was a senior in college. What about you, OG?
My first senior year, I graduated in 5.5 years. My first senior year is when I really had to. That was the year. The previous year, I almost flunked out of school for making some decisions that could potentially completely have my life on a whole different path.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga definitely would have been a business owner in a way for sure, but it's not in the best way. So with that being said, once I really made that decision to focus on my school, like you said, why the fuck you got some school but you ain't got your paper? You know you smart enough, nigga. You know the only reason why you ain't got your paper is because you making bad decisions. So buckle down, made the better decisions for myself, and ultimately, man, scratched and clawed with that 2.9, dog. So that 2.9 was supposed to be like a 3.3, 3.4, and let a year and a half fuck that all out. So um, when I came into my senior year, my first senior year, that's when I was then trying to find out. All right, let me go network more with these networking committees and groups because that's where I found a lot of people that helped me with some opportunities. All right, let me go talk to the accounting and finance counselor, like I was talking to the electrical engineer, Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, the best counselor on the fucking campus. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She was gonna make you be great. She ain't gonna let you take 12 hours and she know what your grades and shit look like. Nah, she gonna be like, no, you taking these 17. That
Mm,
17 come from 2 labs. That means you gotta go to extra hour of class on these 2 different days, and you gonna handle this shit.
you going to be good.
And and when you got somebody that's challenging you like that to be great, that's what you need. And especially when coming from athletic backgrounds, bro. If you ain't got nobody that's challenging you, if coach ain't on your ass, shit, you gonna feel like you smashed. You feel me? So,
It's facts.
man, like for me, when I got into that again, that first senior year, started trying to buckle down, bro, and getting resumes right, trying to get my grades right and get on par, trying to get a job while I'm in school, excuse me, trying to find ways outside of fucking an internship because I'm fucking 22 and yeah, I got my grades alright, but they see my grades slip for that one semester. I ain't getting chose for shit. How can I elevate myself above and be able to get a job? Secret tip, word to the wise for everybody. If you get a job and you know you do something well, doing something for a family friend in any fashion in your field can be put on your resume as freelance work that when you go into a job interview, they're gonna ask you about their freelance work more than they ask you about any little bullshit, fast food, retail, customer service, corner store ad job you'd have never had. And I'm a testament to it. And I worked at Home Depot, at the school, Family Dollar, and 1 month of freelance work doing a spreadsheet for a family friend is what got me my jobs every time.
That's fact because that counts as actually experience. So they look at that as actual experience compared to some bullshit little minimum wage job that you just make some money off of. Like if you actually doing what is in your field, like even outside of work, like even if you just doing it as a hobby, they'll count. They'll look at that as more important than your actual jobs that you got listed.
Legit. I had pulled that shit up for them, and they looked at on Zoom, pulled that shit up because it was during COVID. Pulled that shit up, showed them that shit, and was like, "This is what I did." And folks were looking at that shit like, "Damn, okay." Now, along with all your other relevant experience, I can see why that connects, like on some crazy shit. So,
Man, that is
oh,
facts. That's definitely big facts. And like I said, man, I definitely just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all always get some really, really good takes. And if y'all out there, man, y'all listen, man, I really want y'all to take this into your mental, man. Take it into the back of your head, let it sit in there. It's gonna come and hit you, especially y'all young people. I mean, and I'm talking about young 20-year-olds. You in college right now, and you tripping. Bro, yeah, all right, you can make it out, I promise you. Because I was on academic probation twice, nigga. I almost got kicked up out of that motherfucker twice. And I had the real deal. Like the second time I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like this really me. I'm just getting high and I'm just going to work. And that was it. Like that was it. Really wasn't even getting I really wasn't even getting no hoes if I'm being 1,000. Because I was bummy. You know what I mean? I'll be honest, I was bummy. And it was just like, nah, I didn't know what it took to be an actual man until, like I said, I started seeing niggas get into the bag, and I'm sitting here looking like, damn, man, you the old nigga in here now. You feel what I'm saying? And if that's the case, then cool. I'm not about to do this. We're gonna go handle what we gotta handle. Gonna get down and get on about it. And we did what we had to do. And I'm just like, I want y'all to understand that you don't need to go to college because there is trade school. There is community college. There is something out there to validate you and you have experience. Because that's the number one thing that slapped me in the face at every interview I got. Oh, you have a great interview. You have this. You have everything qualities. I feel like you really trust the guy. We really like you. We had a great interview. It's just worried about the experience, man, and just like we had another candidate, and they tell you this stuff because that's how trust, that's how front worthy be. We had another candidate, he had a little bit more experience. He's a little bit older guy, we think he's gonna be here for the long haul, so we're just gonna choose him. But I want you to stay in touch with us. We'll get to you when we have an open position. You feel what I'm saying? And you're like, all right. First time they tell it to you, you really like, yeah, all right, cool. They gonna get back to me in a couple months. I just hold down what I got. And then them couple months go by and then you looking like, all right. Because my wife was the first one to say, why don't you just, you shouldn't stop applying until you got what you need. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So even if you get interviews, even if you get what the little call back, you still apply to other jobs. You still keep
let,
going.
let me say something too to add to your point. All this experience he talking about that you gotta have on the job, the more interviews you have in life, the more relevant experience you have with negotiating your position at a company. The more you know you've been in those conversations to know how to rebut a situation, know how to go about conversing with somebody, being able to read somebody, you know exactly what to expect and you know exactly what you can ask for, exactly how much you can push somebody. Because, man, depending on the situation and who somebody talking to, man, that conversation will go totally different. So have as many interviews as possible as y'all can possibly have out here, man.
Oh, that's a big one too. Yeah. It was a point in time where somebody told me, just go interview. Just interview for practice. Even if you ain't gonna take the job, do it as practice. Because that practice makes perfect. So when you do get the job interview, you really won't. You'll be prepared for it because learning how to interview it in itself is a talent. Like it's a skill that you have to gain in itself. Like back. So and when they be telling you to do these practice interviews, just go on the interview to go on the interview. Even if you ain't gonna take, if you know you ain't even gonna take the job, just go. Like if you're overqualified, underqualified, or whatnot, just go so that you can learn how to know what to ask and what not to ask. That's a big part of the interview skill itself.
Exactly. Because really half of the battle is the interview. Everybody look great on paper. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got here because you look great on paper. Now you get to the interview is how you connect to the people, how you get immediately in there. So I think y'all need to take more emphasis and more guidelines for one to figure out what you want to do sooner. I pressure my baby to know what you want to do before you get to the pinnacle. Because so your junior senior year, you already dedicated. You know what colleges I'm shooting for in the college fair. Instead of me walking around looking at everybody, I already know who's gonna be there. I'm going to the college I'm thinking about going to, or this in my field. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm boom boom, I'm out of there. All this extra time, and then even being in high school, I get it. But I'd be walking around the college field, but I would have took care of my business first. Then I would have mobbed around. You feel what I'm saying? They gave me the time. Shit, I'm in high school. I get it. Do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? Mingle. But I'm saying take care of your business so you ain't walking around there and then you feel like, dang, I didn't get to all the colleges. Well, you didn't need to get to all the colleges. Newsflash, you don't need to read the whole book to get the message. You feel what I'm saying?
And let me throw one more thing out there for everybody looking for colleges.
Do you think?
Don't be no fool and don't apply to close to home schools first. Do that shit first and then go shoot for your dream shit. Because you're gonna wanna always have your close to home plan Bs taken care of if you make a decision to change your mind and go elsewhere. Where to the why.
Wise words. Wise words. That's some real shit. If you don't know, you know now. And if you do know, tell somebody. Tell you. It is what it is, man. Y'all know how we do, man. We always had to drop some on y'all. Then, we get to flowing how we get to flowing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know us, we gotta go into our foosball, how we football kick it off. I don't give a
Whoa, whoa,
fuck.
whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think we need to start with football this week. I think we need to start with the guru is 3 for 3,
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
3 for 3.
Woo!
Yeah, unanimous decision to Canelo Alvarez. Jamal, was that Maul or Mill? That was Maul, right?
It was Jermel. Jermel.
Oh, that was Mill. Mill, you disappointed us. We thought you was gonna come
I
out there
did.
with some ferocity,
He did not.
and
I
you
fell
came
asleep
out
during the fight.
there.
I was too high. I fell asleep because the first I watched the first 2 rounds and I'm like, man, Canelo finna beat this man up. It's Canelo. He's Canelo. I'm like, you thought he wasn't gonna come in here and box, nigga? Like, hey, Canelo never gonna sit back. He like, oh, you gonna sit back? Then all right, I'm gonna attack you. All right, make it easier for me. What you mean? I know I'm gonna be good because you trying. It's what I thought it was gonna be a match. Like this niggas finna get in and brawl a little bit. Niggas finna come in and hit a little bit. You know what I'm
You said
saying?
you said the word though. You said the word brawl. The Charlos brawl, Canelo boxes. This was gonna be the outcome of if he fought either of the Charlos, because they didn't have people who press them and just come at them wild. The Charlos are mainly counter punchers in how they fight. Typically, they want to catch some punches and then throw after you and get and catch you and shit. But when you fighting Canelo, he ain't gonna make no mistakes like that, dog. Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. He gonna hurt you, and he gonna make you react, and you gonna be like, "Ooh, there go that opening." And as soon as you finna swing, that's what he wanted you to do, and boom.
And I mean, he hitting your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Canelo hitting your ass. At this point, he pinpoint punching his head. That was fucking Jamil up. He's like, God
I
damn,
also felt like you were showing him too much respect.
too much
Way
respect.
too much. Way too much.
Nigga, too much. You can't. I don't think you give no boxer at that level that much respect. You can't. You
But now
can't.
he get in, he don't work his way on the inside. He where he want to be.
Rex.
I'm in my arm reach. I'm under your arm reach. You, oh, it's on. Go and throw that punch you finna think you finna jab him with. I'm finna count. Pop.
Tagging his ass. And I ain't gonna even lie. After seeing him fight Canelo, I did not want to see this nigga fight Bud. Bud gonna fuck
We're
you
gonna
up,
beat
boy.
this.
Bud gonna fuck you up,
We're gonna
man.
beat this
Boy, no.
man, dog. But Bud would beat Charlo ass. You see what he just did to Earl? Did you see what he just did to Earl? And you think what? This
Cause
nigga who think?
Canelo ain't vicious no more. Bud still vicious, bro.
Come
Bud
on
trying to
now.
hurt you, dog.
We're popping your ass. You feel what I'm saying?
That was
Man, catch us on the next side, bro. Hold on, man. We got 7. So as we were saying, man, Bud gonna beat his ass, bro. Mel, I got all the respect for the Charlos. And after he fought that fight last night, he had to vacate one of his belts, so he's no longer the undisputed 154 champ.
Mm.
So that being said, if you really wanna fight Bud after he fight Earl Spence, I don't think you want that man to take 3 of your belts like that, big dog. Cause he
Yeah,
gonna
you gonna take them hoes. You gonna get them hoes right on up off you, dog.
So you saying he was in the moment last night when he called Bud that?
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. Definitely was in the moment. You had to be in the moment. He had to make himself back relevant again. He trying to get back to the top rank. So I'm gonna call out the top fighter. That's what he was doing. Bud looking at that man
That's
like,
his second loss, bro.
but that's what Bud looking at that man like, nah, dog. I think you gotta fight a couple more folks. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga now, however many wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and however many knockouts. His record for a champ, you the champ, yeah, but everybody you fight now, they gonna be needing to have zeros on that shit for you to come back up. And let's just be real. You ain't trying to fight the real up and coming folks like that.
Nah,
And just to be honest, I need Jerron Boots in this just to go to 154, bro. I don't need him to be playing around with 147 because I feel like he just playing around with niggas in 147 because ain't nobody big enough. Like he need to just go to 154 and really do some damage because I feel like nobody in 154 want to see Jerron Boots in this, bro.
no,
Nobody,
no.
nobody,
That's true.
nobody.
That's true.
Let all the niggas that said 135 and 140 who need to move up to 147 move up to 147.
Mm-hmm.
Let that fucking terror go to 154, 160 and let him wreak havoc. Cause don't nobody want to fight Boots, bro.
Nah,
Nobody, bro. That nigga got like 30 fights and he 24, 25. That's crazy.
as hell. And then your season is a bit, but you gonna get in there. I fuck with you. I feel you, man. I was just disappointed though. I knew it was gonna go to this because I just felt like when nobody gonna get knocked out. But I didn't know it was gonna be an execution.
It's a
Goddamn.
knockdown.
It was done.
It
But
was a
all the
knockdown. It was a knockdown.
I
You
mean,
feel me?
but at the same time though, I'm thinking like, man, cool, man. It was supposed I think it should have been happening. Like, come on, man. Like, dude, man.
It's
Ah,
only it's one thing we taking from that night. From now on, when we talking about prize picks, we talking about FanDuel, all that. Next fight night, I'm betting on red, bro.
facts.
I ain't got listen, nigga.
We done
Hey,
had three
from
times.
now on, I bet in segment is called betting on red. You fucking man, like you
Hey,
feel me?
hey, I'm getting the hang of that. I'm getting the hang of that prize pick too. Oh,
Me
I did get
too.
one. I did get one.
You got
James
one?
Conner, less than 55-yard rush.
Easy. All right. That's good.
I got one. Hey, if Kenneth Walker score a touchdown tomorrow, I'm good. He
I
playing the
f-
Giant.
yeah, he should.
He good for one tote.
He
He
should.
good for one TD.
He should.
Our betting segment is now called betting on red. Fuck you
Betting
talking
on red, man. Coming soon.
about.
Yeah, boy, man.
Whenever he didn't drop us some motherfucking knowledge on the bed and shit, we gotta bring that shit across the screen like some shit. You feel me? Bring a little sound.
Money symbols in that home. Betting on red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Looking
get
at
this
us.
shit down packed to a T, but I'm about to start. I'm tired of just not making no money off this shit. I watch too much sport.
Facts, man.
Watch this shit too much. Not keep doing this.
Yeah, real
Hey, I
life.
seen some niggas betting on ping pong at work. I said, y'all motherfuckers ain't never watched ping pong in the Olympics and never. How the fuck y'all didn't got some tips on the damn world ping pong table?
Oh, that shit live, boy. I'm just saying, but y'all know how it go, man. Niggas be out here just doing anything, man. Before we go too far, man, we always gotta give our love to goddamn Dion now, boy. Them boys start goddamn ringing. I don't know who this nigga 14 was, but that nigga had like 200 goddamn yards in a quarter and a half, boy. This nigga was going crazy. I was like, goddamn, these boys started fighting back. Ain't nobody mad at a 48 to 41, man. I'm not mad at that, man. Caleb Williams was a goddamn monster, but we all knew that, man. I didn't expect him to slow down in this game. I really didn't, but you know. Thought it was a good game for them to go ahead and keep building on. I fear for the rest of their schedule. I think they whooping people at. I think they're gonna get Washington some problems. And then, I think they're gonna go out a couple of these other teams though. Real for real.
That's a bold team. No doubt about it. That's a bold team. Fact. And that's what I was saying for year one anyway. 6, 7 wins, but they might get 8, 9.
They're gonna
And
go
I
back.
got some. Was it they defense that held Caleb Williams up in the second half, or was it just him? Or that the offense just stopped bombing their ass.
Well, the defense made a few plays here and there enough to get stopped. You know,
Okay.
sometimes it ain't about you holding somebody up. You just make a few key plays to get stopped, get the ball back to the offense.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the
Yeah,
offense got a little rhythm, now the defense got
exactly.
more energy. And that's all it is. You're just making a few plays. It's like they were what 35-7
It
going
was
to half,
35-14 going to half.
35 going to half team. So what the defense held them to 13 points in the second half. All
Mm.
it is, they
And then
just
they
made a
lost
few
30. It
plays.
was, yeah, I would say it was 34-13 going to the second. They outscored them 34-13
Yeah.
the second half.
So it was just the reverse. But you know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
just the
Like
reverse. It was just the reverse. You know what I'm saying? Really, they really ain't scored much in the second half, but I think it was more hip to. They was more hip because, like I said, when they were scoring in the first half, it was like, shit, you get Caleb Williams 6, 7, 8 seconds, you gonna find somebody. These boys out here on the outside ain't no joke. These boys got some speed. These boys can run, and they got routes, and they smart, and they snagging that mug. Like they got some receivers for real, for real. These boys, if we ain't know about them, they put themselves on the map. But I'm telling you, these boys been putting themselves on the map the whole season. But when you got a quarterback like Caleb Williams, man, some of these guys look real good out here, I'm telling you. But shouts out to Dion, man. We still Team Buffalo in there, whole y'all better keep going down, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest of college football is what it is, man. We all still made it. We play like shit. It is what it is. Only one talk. But shouts out to 19 because I told you, boy, in 19 we'd live, boy. I'm trying to tell you. The nigga something serious.
I
But
play Auburn, didn't it?
yeah, we did, but and they were giving a hell. But we was just, I think we was just so out of our mind. We was thinking about shit way too hard, but made some
damn
mistake.
sure the Brock show in the second half. But that boy had 148 yards in the second half alone.
That boy, and then they took two of his catches away. The boy was out there doing some crazy shit, one handing a lot of them hoes. Like that third down, that nigga one handed that motherfucker, and I was like, this nigga here is a motherfucking monster. I've been telling y'all this shit. Yeah, I think this shit again. Red, I've been telling that I said sitting here freshman year. I told when they came in, I said, Red, boy, we got a tight end, but this nigga serious. And they really said, all right. And we play Alabama. He said, yeah, that 19 serious, but that nigga real, for real. But we're gonna keep it rolling, man, because the NBA done went motherfucking nuts this goddamn last couple of days, dog. This shit been going crazy, boy.
I
First,
mean,
you
we
know what
a
I'm
few weeks
saying?
away from training camp. We week away from training camp. You know, the season started about 3 weeks.
You
It
do,
is October.
boy. Shit. And I'm telling you, what we think about Dame going to Milwaukee, boy? Yeah, dog.
I want to say this before we get started. Fuck the Utah Jazz and Minnesota Timberwolves for making the market what it is now for players and not just matching the money with a few options. Nigga, eight, nine different pieces to a puzzle just got moved for Damian Lillard. And one of them pieces ended up moving what, another three, four pieces?
Yeah,
So let's just say in total, about 13, 14 pieces got moved because of one person. That is because of Rudy Gobert. Bro, that's some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit.
That's
They just realized that they just put a lot of power back in the hands of other teams, right?
yeah.
All that player empowerment shit just went out the window when you let some shit like Rudy Gobert just happen.
That's why they did it.
So
That's why they did it.
Mhm.
Exactly why they did it.
overall, I feel like the only teams that got truly better out of all these moves, including Drew Holiday to the Celtics, we gonna get to that one,
Mm-hmm.
was the Suns and the Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers got a lot of pieces that they can work with and put into an actual winning team and develop their rebuild system that they trying to go into. But then the Phoenix Suns got some great pickups and got rid of DeAndre Ayton, so that
Yeah,
was huge.
yeah.
So I'm really wanting to see how the Phoenix Suns are going to turn this around. But ultimately, I feel like the Bucks got Dame, but like that's a tough move. And I feel like what the Celtics gave up for Drew Holiday, I wouldn't have gave up. I'm not giving up Robert Williams. I'm not.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Not
Yeah.
both of them.
They, they
No.
gave up both of them for Drew. Now, granted, I'm not gonna we're gonna get to Drew in a minute. I'm gonna say about this. I like, namesake. Oh, we got Dame and Giannis, but I'm thinking like somebody they gonna have to change a lot. Giannis gonna have to play out the ball a whole lot more, which is okay. I get it. You still got Chris Middleton. You know what I'm saying? You got Brook Lopez still too. All right. You still kept a couple people. It's not bad. I'm not mad at it, but I'm looking like they just gonna have to show me how that's gonna work. Cause
It's gonna change the dynamic, bro. Because you gotta realize, think of this. Dame averages 7, 8 assists a year with almost averaging 30. So he already runs very high pick and roll because of his ability to shoot. So you want Giannis to set a pick up high, where if you don't help on Dame, he gonna shoot that hoe, and you got Giannis rolling to the rim for rebounds and putbacks and offensive rebounds. But you also got him with catching the ball in open space, going full speed, where he can just 1-2 and finish because there's going to be so much open space, or he's going to be able to hit Chris Middleton for open shots, or when he's on the ball, you not going to help on Giannis and let him go to the rim, or you going to allow him to find Chris Middleton on one side and Dame on the other.
okay. It's gonna be a deadly, deadly. It's boy, that's a good point. That is a very good point. They're gonna be formidable. I am. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be crazy. But I
Because as
think
much as you say Giannis got to play out the ball, Dame finna play out the ball too,
you're gonna
way
have
more than
to.
he's ever had to.
He's gonna have to. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to. Not saying I don't think he mad about that. You know what I'm saying? I just think he's gonna have to play out the ball a little bit more. That's just how it's gonna be. But it definitely can work. But I think the Celtics did make a good counter move, kind of just to throw us a good little solid punch in there because I like them picking up Drew. I don't like them giving up what they had to get the nigga, but I like them picking up Drew because now I got me a seasoned vet, somebody that done been there, might be able to get my boys over the hump. I got a Porzingis. You feel what I'm saying? We can make some things shake. We all right. Think we can make some things go now. Yeah.
Their defense ain't gonna be the same, bro, without Robert Williams.
No, not necessarily. Because you got to think now, driving lanes and all that stuff gonna be cut off because now we got three wings. I mean, I got a point guard now. They could take one nigga out of the show.
You ain't
Drew can lock up.
you ain't got no real big down there.
Nah, I ain't got no.
You got rid of your big.
Yeah,
You
Chris
figuring
that
Horford
be
to
getting
carry you?
fouled out. Yeah, and Horford, he got you
Cool.
in the playoff time and in, some situations. But you need Robert Williams. He was your anchor, bro. When he was
Right.
healthy, they team looked completely different.
I agree. I agree. I just think you putting more of the. They just going all in on your guards and wings, which is cool. If they went in on they got both of the wings for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is at this point. You feel me? So I think they did a good counterpunch. There's gonna be some real good shit going on in the East. Feel bad for Joel and all them. Like I gotta play these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all gotta deal with that. But I like the Phoenix too. I did like their pickups. They got some good shooting, some good look. They got another little vet in Nurkic. I think he gonna fit in real well with them. I think that's gonna be real good. And I
Yeah.
like Portland.
They got the Phoenix got role players. You got your three superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
you really just need role players. Somebody. I mean, much you hate them, but Grayson Allen gonna do that dirty work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he gonna do a lot of dirty work.
And he a good 3 and D player. He can hit some threes and he gonna play some defense.
He gonna allow for them to play like all three of them at the same time and put Grayson Allen on the floor too. And he can check, the star player, get him some trouble, or just that guard that's wreaking havoc.
Yeah, he's
Like
just a pest. That guard is just gonna be a pest.
Yeah.
Then Nurkic is a good big man. You know what I'm saying? You had to get Aiden up out of there because he really ain't want to be there. So
Nah.
he's really fucking up the chemistry of the team.
Facts.
Man, he ain't really want to be there because first of all, he already knew his touches was really gonna go down.
Oh yeah.
mhm.
Bill, Book, and KD. That man ain't getting there ain't no offense running through him.
No.
Not like he won't.
Why?
So you had to get him out of
Gonna
That might
have
be good for his career though.
might be great for his
there.
career.
Portland might be good
Might
for
be
him. He
great
right.
for his career. Might be
Fresh
great
start.
because they can go through him. You know what I'm saying? They got young Scoot, they got young Anthony. Now you
We're
throw
going through
Malcolm
school.
Brogdon in there. You know what I'm saying? Robert Williams, so he ain't necessarily got to, always play all the time. He probably could play the power forward like he want to play like.
Aiden and Robert Williams gonna be
You
nice,
feel
bro.
what I'm
It could be
saying?
nice. It could be nice.
He can make some things shake, some things could work out. I mean, it's very promising. I like what we're going on. The NBA is a little bit exciting. It's coming back in a few weeks. We're gonna see where that shit going like, man. It's gonna be real good, man. I think we're gonna have a good look NBA season. Look forward to it. And we're gonna pick up on this prize pick shit, man. I'm letting you know, man. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be out and about no more. I'm gonna figure some shit out. I'm gonna make some shit work, man. I can't go out like this no more. But we're gonna make some
Like I
shit.
said, if my boy get a touchdown tomorrow, I broke even today. So I'm good. I'm
Back,
good.
back.
I ain't lose none, I ain't win.
No, I feel you. I feel you, man. That's
But
that's
hey, some of this but Kirk Cousins, you a real asshole. You ain't even throw for the Super Bowl like one time. Nah, one boy ain't even get one target. And
hey,
Jacksonville too.
hey,
Jacksonville,
yeah,
y'all
Trevor
some real
Lawrence,
hoes.
boy, you a real whole
Y'all
ass
some real hoes
nigga.
too. You
That
mean
was a
tell me
real whole ass
really got
nigga,
two
man. What?
targets?
That
Two
man got
targets.
two targets. He caught both of.
You
One was a
talking about?
tug, and one was, man, come on, bro. I was mad as hell. I'm like, I know my nigga finna get 8 for about 107, 120, right in there. He gonna get 8, 9. He gonna go off on against Atlanta because he
Talking
24
about
gonna
some
be guarding him. I'm like, man, he
talking
gonna
about
be.
some they got 24 and then they over the top. I don't care. It's Ridley.
What you mean? That's Calvin Ridley. He don't need to go. What y'all think he is? A straight down the field runner? This nigga is a route runner. He is from Alabama. That boy is a route runner. Stop playing with me. Y'all was throwing the third. Look, Christian Kirk, 45,000 goddamn time. Come on now, stop playing, man. Y'all niggas tripping, man. Y'all some real hoe ass niggas. Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins. Y'all get the bitch of the week. God damn it, that's what we gonna start making in this. It's a new segment we just made up, nigga. We gonna have the bitch of the week. God damn, it go to Trevor Lawrence and motherfucking Kirk Cousins, man. Y'all some real hoe ass niggas, man.
Oh
Y'all get the real
shit.
stamp in the day, man. Fuck y'all niggas,
Oh
man. Real
man.
life, respectfully, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas some real hoe niggas, man. But y'all know us, man, since we been crazy and shit, man. We gotta go ahead and slide into this week's this or that. Looking at you gotta pick this or you gotta pick that. Looking at we're gonna warm y'all up this week. I'm gonna hit y'all with a music category because this is real interesting. You got Drake or Future?
Future.
Ooh, yeah, bro. It's hard.
It's not future.
It's hard, dog. It's
It
hard.
ain't future.
Yes, it is,
And
man.
we just
It
talking
ain't
about
future.
what we talking about. We just saying overall, just period,
Period. Straight
everything,
up. Straight up.
straight up, everything.
Everything.
You gotta go with Drake. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Future has done something for a special section of the people, a certain type of people who like Future change. But
Lies.
overall, who
Hey,
everybody fucking with first?
I'm finna nah. I'm one of them. Only okay. Don't hate me, y'all. I'm one of them people who, yes, Drake. It makes hits. Drake is bumping. Some of his music is very bumping to me. I do not bump all Drake at all. Fuck no. Um,
It ain't saying I bump
you
it. I'm
cannot
just talking about
deny that.
looking at it.
You
You just
cannot
looking at it.
deny that Drake is one of the goats of music at this point in time. You can't deny that, and I'm not denying it.
Come on now. Come on.
But at the same time, what Future has done for rap and trap, but then we forget he didn't wrote songs for R&B artists like Beyonce, Rihanna, and even
That's true.
more.
That's true.
Nigga, Drake don't write shit for nobody else, bruh, and ain't known for none of that, bruh. So like, you feel me? Like, you
I
really
give
want
you
to
that.
talk about the
All
musicianship of
right.
this shit?
Nah, I say straight up.
The better artist, the most memorable music, in my opinion, is Future.
I feel you. I'm not gonna kill you, man. But Drake to stand for do right and kill everything.
Don't at me.
I will, man. My nigga Drake.
FA underscore
I gotta
Paul.
Look,
look,
I'm
look.
saying,
I
look.
gotta give
I
it to
agree with
Drake.
you on the writing, what
I do,
Future
bro.
has written for some of the
Yes,
biggest out there
that
for those
nigga is
artists. That nigga's
Future
a
is
musical
amazing.
genius.
The nigga was his name. He was the future. Looking at
He's a musical genius.
real
But
life.
Drake has adapted to everything that came his way.
I mean, and then you got to think about this. And I
The
just,
longevity. I'm talking about the
I'm
longevity.
talking about
He
longevity.
mimicked
I'm talking about.
everything that came away, and he definitely stood the test of all time, and that's why he a goat. But he just show love and uplift the artist who he mimicked, unlike the old school days where they just took your shit and said it was theirs. So yeah,
I mean, I will give you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from Future, man. I'm just
No,
saying.
that wasn't even an easy debate right there. That's not an
Man,
easy
I
debate.
feel like Drake is just it, man. I'm sorry. And Future did his thing. Drake is just his own, just like shit. You feel what I'm saying? But we gonna switch it up. We gonna go to my NBA, man, cause y'all know me, man. I had to get real thing, and I say y'all some '90s babies. And when you really think about what I'm about to ask you, it's like, all right, I'll be really talking here. I'm talking T Mac or Vince Carter.
okay, you know why you can't ask me this, right? Vince Carter, my favorite player of all time, bro.
But it's T
So,
Mac though.
but if you want me to say who is the best, like if they best, is Mac for
I
sure.
was getting ready to say, I
Like it
love Vince
ain't no,
Carter. I love
yeah,
Vince Carter. But we just talking about overall basketball, just
ability.
motherfucking
Yeah, it's
filthy
Mac.
nasty. Is T Mac, bro.
It's Mac.
That, that scored how many? 7 points in 14 seconds. What was it?
Oh, 13
Crazy
points
shit.
in
13
13
points in
seconds.
7 seconds.
Something like that. 8 seconds. It was like 13 to 8 seconds.
It don't matter.
The only thing I can say is this right here. Vince has led his team further in the playoffs than T Mac has ever in
That is
either
fact.
conference.
T Mac always like damn Chris Paul always get hurt at the
And they all
wrong
get
damn
hurt at the
time.
wrong time.
And I ain't talking about just with Jason Kidd, nigga. He had them in the Eastern Conference Finals against Allen Iverson when he went to play against the Lakers. Niggas forget. Them
Facts.
niggas was a game-winning shot away from going to the finals and having to play against Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. That is very true. I mean, like I said, man, I'm kind of leaning towards y'all. I'm thinking what y'all thinking, man. I can't go past the Mac, but I'm not. It really was really closer than a lot of people think, man. VC really is that guy, man. Like you look at Vince, man. Like I told you, you grew up in that era. You had really four people that was probably your favorite player: Allen Iverson, Kobe, Vince, or T Mac. Real life. That was one of them niggas was your favorite player. That was just real life because these
He was a
niggas.
big nigga, KG.
I mean, but I'm just saying, you talking about just top four niggas that were just on top of the, everything of the league that time. You thinking them four niggas like real life, but it was a real much more and more closer debate than niggas think it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll into something else. If I got a dunk contest, and I got Ant Man, I got Ja Morant, I got Zion, who win it?
Healthy Zion, like as he is now, or Zion like when he was in college.
I'm taking NBA Zion. I gotta go NBA with all of them.
Then I'm gonna say Ja. Cause NBA Zion, that nigga ain't been healthy to do no dunks. So I'm gonna go Ja.
At all. He ain't been healthy. Ant Man, other than what that one dunk where he just dunked over homie. That one was shit. That shit was really nasty.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was real nasty.
Nigga.
See, Ja is the only one I know that will try anybody. And got
Facts.
and you all it always like when a smaller nigga doing dunks always look better.
Oh
You
yeah,
can just see all the shit that they do in the air. So it always look better.
that's true.
So I'm gonna go with Ja in current form. In all current form,
Oh,
gotta go with Ja.
okay. I like it because I would have picked Ja too, just because I feel like he got a lot more flair than everybody else. Ja, you want to see Ja dunk because Ja gonna cock that motherfucker all the way back and
Looking
slam that
crazy
hard.
with
Yo,
that
ass.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Ja gonna kick that bit with two hands and goddamn smash your ass at the rim. And he coming, like you say, he coming at everybody. Nigga, if I get to that semi-circle, my boy, you better jump. Because if you don't, I'ma jump, I'ma dunk on your ass, boy. And this is real life. This is every time. This is every play. I'm coming down there, I dunk on your ass, boy. That shit real life. And I thought they'd have a real good interesting. If they ever do that dunk contest, y'all better come back and pay us our money because we were the first niggas to ever mention it. And it should happen within the next year. So I feel like Zion gonna bounce back. I hope it do. So it can't happen. Because if it don't happen, then you a
That
sorry
fat ass nigga that been
nigga.
eating and fucking, bro.
You a
Nah, bro.
sorry ass fat ass nigga, man. You a big ass nigga, man. Damn, man. But y'all know what's man. I gotta end it with some shit I gotta fuck y'all up with. You got a fine bitch. I mean, I'm not gonna say fine bitch. I'm sorry. Let me retract that. That's fucked up. You got a beautiful woman. She everything you wanted to have. She got everything you need. But it's just one thing wrong with. She either got stinking breath or she got body odor. Which one can you deal with?
Ah. Why you be doing us like this, bro? First of all.
Thinking
Off
breath,
top,
body
it's
odor.
I'm going breath, big bro.
I was
I'm
getting ready
going
to say
breath.
I'd rather go breath because your body, like you gonna smell the body all the time. Like even if you just come up on like from
Goodness.
behind, just like you know what I'm saying. Like you know how you come up behind
Yeah,
your girl,
dog.
grip behind,
Mm.
just sniff on the neck or
The
something.
back of her neck stink.
If you
Ooh.
smell the back of that and it just like, oh hell no, like you ain't even buy the breath at that point. Like only time you really gotta deal with the breath is when you go in there. If
Or
you
you
just
hitting from the back and the booty stink or some shit, bro. That shit gross, bro. Come on,
no,
dog.
but you can't even go to sleep, bruh.
See,
No,
nah,
no,
bro.
no,
You can't. I don't need none of that, dog.
nah.
Nah, she starts sweating and you be like, I know that's babe, but I can't say nothing. Nah, bro.
Hey, babe, you
She
wanna go
got
take a
she got
shower?
bad nigga.
Hey, babe, let's go take a shower.
Man, man, she gotta be 3 showers a day for sure. And I know women who don't smell bad at all, and they do that shit just cause when they sweat, they feel like they feel gross and go take
Oh
care of that
boy.
shit immediate. So nah,
Mm-mm,
bro.
mm-mm.
Oh man, y'all look funny, but that is funny. Cause I definitely couldn't deal with a bitch with a body odor. Think about this though. What if you just, you gotta think y'all ain't got no thick covers in the house, bro. Because soon as she open that cover, my boy, and you roll over, boy, it's gonna be an instant disgust. You gonna be like, damn, did you ain't shower last night or something? You smell worse than I do, bitch. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? It's only room for one stinking nigga in this bed. Got me
I'm
fucked up.
done with you. Yeah.
You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Then think about this. You could never ride with the windows up. Feel what I'm saying? Could never do that. She ain't gonna never have a good hairdo with your motherfucker. Well, baby, we gotta ride with the windows down. Yeah, we got to ride with the windows down. If you want to go with me, I told you stay ass at home. I could have went and picked the food up and got you some shit later. Yeah, wrong with you?
Cause you trying to get a breath of fresh air from inside, from inside the house.
You
That's crazy, bro.
Just think about you going to a restaurant with her, and the
feel
restaurant
what I'm
looking
saying?
crazy. And you walk past, you're like, what the? Everybody just get that whiff when they walk past. You know, you get that whiff when people walk past. So everybody just gonna get that whiff your girl when y'all walk past. Everybody looking like, bro, what the fuck is that?
You start wearing too much cologne so you can cover up her smell so your trail is stronger than her trail and shit. Nah, bro, that ain't even right, bro. You can't. That's if you go that far to be a gentleman for your woman, you a special type of man. But my brother, that's too much. Nah, we
That's
can't do
real
that.
life though. I'm not gonna take away from that shit. That is funny as hell, but because I could not deal with. I'd rather. Hey, babe, hold on. Before we get to talking, you gonna take one of these, put this little Listerine strip in your mouth. You gonna slide that under your tongue. Let it switch around a minute. Now, come on, yeah. What you had to say? Yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Rather than a man, you ain't used that new soap that I got you. You didn't. Did you get under? You didn't use that?
You really want to have that conversation with a woman?
No, that's what I'm saying. But you got to think to the point you would be.
Yeah,
At that point in time, nigga, I'm at my wits end, man. God damn it. You know how long I thought I was stinking. I had to go and get thorough treatments. You didn't know what the fuck I was doing. They told me I smelled like roses. That I might need to think about my partner. And then I came home and it smelled like sewer water in here.
see. Somebody
So
gonna be mad. Somebody gonna be mad.
niggas gonna wake up tonight, man. Hey, listen to words to the wise, man, because we'll help y'all pick out some shit, man. All right, that's all I have for y'all this week, man. Y'all know we gonna come back next week with some funny shit, man. Y'all know how we do, man. But man, y'all know how it is, man. It's another word to the wise, man. I hope y'all niggas got wise, man. So I hope y'all niggas even listen, man. Because we ready for y'all niggas to talk some shit. Ready for y'all niggas to comment, man. We're ready for y'all to say what's happening, man. Like it. View it. Show it to the next, man. Man, we got some good people going up, man. We going live, man. We want everybody to tune in a couple weeks, man. We're gonna let y'all know the dates, man. We going live. So y'all can talk to us face to face. Y'all can do what we gotta do, man. And we're gonna show y'all what we're about. That's just how it goes. You feel what I'm saying, man? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Shit. OG, man. Tell them where they can find us, man.
Man, word to the wise. That's WYZE for everybody who ain't never seen us. And at our different perspective platforms, that's gonna always be in the description and captions. But we appreciate all the tuning in, all the watching, all the likes, all the comments, everybody that's been keeping up with us on YouTube, IG, TikTok, Facebook. We appreciate all the love, all the support, all the hate, especially the hate. The hate make it real funny because we come back and talk some shit when we see y'all next time we be on this house. So that always give us a little time to do some little extracurricular vent in this motherfucker. So but yeah, I always keep tuning in and we're gonna keep dropping these knowledge bombs on y'all ass and open up y'all eyes. You feel me?
Real life, man. Real life, man. Y'all niggas don't know, man. Y'all better goddamn listen, man. Rude, man. Tell these niggas something, man.
All right, I got something for y'all. Oh, I don't even really got nothing for y'all, motherfuckers, this week. I'm just playing.
This nigga said, all right, I got it. All right, real life, y'all nigga funny as hell. Boy, we just fucking with y'all, man. But real life, man, before we let y'all go.
Nah, I'm bullshitting though. Get
Not
your
real.
ass out, touch some grass, do something, bro. Get some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Take a moment to breathe. Get out here in nature, man. It's the perfect time of the year. It's fall. You know what I'm saying? It's cool outside. So get your ass outside, man. Get your ass out the house. Go out the car, wherever you at. Just get outside for a little bit. Get a little sunshine. Especially you black people, because vitamin D is very important to our nutrition. Okay?
Real life, man. Get your ass outside, like my boy said, man. Take your ass somewhere, man. Take your ass to the fair, man. The fair some goddamn where. It's here or it's goddamn coming, goddamn. And if you miss this one, my boy, you just fucked up. Boy, Fall Festival right around the goddamn corner, boy. Take your ass somewhere, man. Do something, man. Real life, man. Enjoy life, man. And if you had a rough week, my boy, just keep going, my boy, because I can tell you from a personal aspect, man, just keep yourself going, man. Keep yourself pushing. Lean on what you lean on, man. You ain't crazy, bro. Keep going, man. You all right. You gonna make it through. You gonna do what you gotta do. If ain't nobody told you, you gonna be all right. Keep that mindset. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna do what I feel. I'm gonna do what I think I need to do because I done put the work in and I'm gonna be all right. Nigga, stay up, man. I let your boy. We gonna see y'all next week.